Orlando, what up? We back, we back, we back. Yeah. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. About to get started.
Who the hell wants to deal with a woman like that?
Where are you going? You're home now.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's go
yeah.
ahead and jump into this video right here. Charles Forte back with another video. I actually came across this one on my timeline on the Four Man Podcast. I thought it was a really good debate. Skimmed through it a bit, but I figured, hey, I'm not share this one. Join me.
All right, we about to get started. Looking to meet a $15 live stream goal to stay on 2 hours through Cash App, PayPal, or Streamlabs, or a $25 live stream goal through Super Chat or Super Sticker to stay on 2 hours, whichever one we meet. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs all at the top of the chat. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream. And yeah, let's get into it.
Back to
Hold on, let me make sure. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me good? Yeah, 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 yeah. Y'all hear me? I think y'all can hear me. Can somebody confirm? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna wait to get started until somebody confirm. What up, Curtis? Y'all disrespecting the like button. Damn, 4 people watching, no likes. Please hit the like button. If you watching this early, you already a diehard. So I don't see why you wouldn't hit the like button. You know? Shh, can't hear me. No bueno. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. That's whack. That's whack. That's whack. Hey, 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 hey. Mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me know if you can hear me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think y'all can hear me. Nobody's saying anything, but I think you can hear me. Let's see.
To the channel, bit of a different one today. We got a video by a creator called Caroline Winkler, and she's going to chronologicalize her dating experiences over the years until when she finally decided to lower her standards.
Let's do it.
And meet her husband. So this is a bit of a chronological timeline of what a lot of women go through. So let's jump in.
I'll tell you the honest answer. I don't like stress about getting married. If I meet someone who I love in that way, like, yeah, I expect them to marry me. I do.
So it's already a red flag off top. She has 859,000 YouTube subscribers. And this video has almost 500,000 views. And she's on here talking about her struggles with dating. Look, do I even need to break down why this wouldn't be a good option to try to take seriously? And then she's over 30, still trying to wear like belly shirts and put pigtails in to get more views. It doesn't get more cringe than this. If a woman's over 30 still talking about dating woes, I mean, her just being over 30, period, but let alone has a huge following talking about dating woes, she's not the one for you if you're a halfway decent human being. It's that simple. But let's continue.
I'll tell you the honest answer. I don't like stress about getting married. If I meet someone who I love in that way, like, yeah, I expect them to marry me. I do. I'm traditional or whatever, like, yes, I expect them to marry me. I don't know that, like, I think I'll meet somebody, but I could not.
Yeah, you could not. Nothing is traditional about what we're seeing so far. The outfit, the fact that you're still single at this age, the fact that you have a YouTube account, the fact that you're talking about your personal life in front of hundreds of thousands, nothing about that is traditional. But they just feel entitled to they just feel entitled to all the positives of traditionalism, even though they didn't hold up their end of the bargain to get it. It's just female entitlement for you. Female entitlement for you.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
think I'll meet somebody, but I could not. People always said to me, you'll be surprised by who you fall in love with.
Well, it was only 2 years ago. It could happen pretty quick. That's a I know nothing about her, right? I'm just going to talk about, this is the old Hinge and Bumble special. Meet a dude. He doesn't know much better. He's a bit different to the standard than what she's been expecting. And he gets speed run to be her husband. He thinks he's won.
I heard that comment so many times that I figured it must be true. So when I was single, listen, I'm undateable, okay? I'm undateable. I started trying to imagine this man that I would never imagine. Who is the man I would not expect? Maybe someone I didn't find physically attractive? He could be a terrible person. He could have no sense of humor. Maybe someone with a job I'd never heard of. A shepherd or some kind of like salmon farmer or something, and you're like, I never would have thought, but now I'm in love with a salmon farmer. What if I marry somebody who has such different design tastes? First of all, no one will ever marry me, obviously.
Interesting.
Let's go back. I mean, clearly her channel, I mean, this is most women's social media accounts of any kind. It's gonna be some type of thirst trapping. Check out the bending over conveniently with skin tight pants on.
Salmon farmer or something, and you're like, I never would have thought, but now I'm in love with a salmon farmer. What if I marry somebody who...
How convenient. What a convenient angle. Like underneath the bed angle for them to see what? You kissing your dog from this angle? Just, we know what it is. And some, I'm not even gonna say anything yet. Let's keep it going.
has such different design tastes. First of all, no one will ever marry me, obviously.
Interesting. It's 'cause she's an interior design person. That's her like main thing, but she talks a lot about dating and her relationship history, and has blogs about it all over the internet. I know nothing about her. I've seen a couple of her videos. I've never covered them before. But that's just my perspective. But anyway, she's one of these dating vloggers, and yeah, she's gotten a dude by the looks of it, and now she's going to put a big long video and tell us all about her journey.
So not really a concern. And what if he sucks? What if he sucks? What if I suck? What if I suck? I tried to open myself up to every surprising possibility when picturing this mystery man. But there was one thing that I never, in my wildest thought experiments, ever
It is
imagined.
women's life. It is like Sex in the City, isn't it? The whole fantasy of it. Trying to find Mr. Perfect.
I think we all have a type. Yes, even you sitting there thinking, I don't have a type. Yes, you do. Because I'm not just talking about whether you like blondes or brunettes or green eyes. I'm talking about a pattern. I bet he's on the fringes of society. And if that's the case, oh, game over. I love it. That pattern you keep finding yourself in. Surprise, I'm attracted to a man who's emotionally avoidant.
Why does that not surprise me?
They lay you down, they spray you down, but they don't stay around.
What a shock. What a shock. She's dating men who are emotionally avoidant, aka tall, hot, charismatic guys who just use her for a pump and dump. You know, and I'm gonna point this out too. All of these Chads and Tyrones that they're dating, they're all not avoiding a relationship. Some of these Chads and Tyrones that these chicks are fucking with actually do want a relationship. They just didn't make the relationship cut. Maybe a lot of these guys aren't emotionally avoidant. They just don't want to open up emotionally to you because you're not worth it. And maybe a lot of these Chads and Tyrones aren't going into the situation with these chicks thinking I'm about to pump and dump. You know, you guys do have sex, but then the more they talk to you, they're like, "Nah, I ain't sticking around for this."
Guys, I'm attracted to a man who's emotionally avoidant. It's just so hot. Why is it so hot?
Oh, this is great. I don't have to say anything.
To be emotionally inarticulate. A dynamic that hooks you again and again if you're not careful. Why? Why do I do this? I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I feel like I like get to this point where I understand people, and then I can like empathize and explain away anything they do. It's probably not good. That toxic type.
Okay, I get to know people on a deeper level, and I'm just so caring and loving and emotionally available. I can make an excuse for anything somebody does. Yeah, AKA if they're tall, handsome, and charismatic, you'll excuse all their other bullshit because your pussy likes them. But they try to word that like they're just so deep and emotionally aware and emotionally evolved and mentally evolved. Oh, I keep giving Chad a chance even though he keeps blatantly fucking me over because my chakra is in line. Like, no, it's because you like fucking him and you like the emotional roller coaster he puts you on. You're not deep. I feel like I like get to this point where I understand people, and then I can like empathize and explain away anything they do. It's probably not good. That toxic type that can leave you crying at 1 a.m. alone in your bed, asking out to no one in particular. How do I keep finding these men? That's what I'm talking about. It's pretty easy to find them. Like, just go on any social media app and swipe on the same 10 guys that every other woman in the city is swiping on. It's not difficult to find them. You're desperately searching them out.
How do I keep finding these men? That's what I'm talking about when I talk about type. And you can spend a lifetime chasing them. So, what happens when after years of pursuing the same type and years of things not working out, you finally say, F it?
We all know what fuck it means, right? We all know what fuck it means. Settle for a guy that I'm not really attracted to, that I've been avoiding since I was a teenager. Just finally pick one of these guys that I know will marry me if I put on a nice girl act for 6 months. Fuck it. Let me ruin some nice guy's life just so I can say I'm with somebody. That's what fuck it means.
And years of things not working out, you finally say, F it.
Yeah, love it. So hang on. So you've been chasing all these guys that give you legitimate burning feelings for them. But now you get to a certain age point in your life. This is guys, like we all know the timelines and the theory about how they operate, but this is literally like a Netflix special about her admitting it. She got to a point where it has do or die, and she's got to change this type. She's got to change the kind of guy she's going with because now she's identified she got a problem. She's going for guys that are just not going to work out. You know, they're exciting, they're fun, they're hot, they're sexy. But for the most part, not reliable, not reasonable, not emotionally available, as women love to say. Let's change the type. Speedrun him.
To kick off my grand experiment in dating outside my type, I started with first giving chances to guys who I wasn't physically attracted to. Oh yeah, I'm going on dates, I gotta be hot again. Well, I haven't been on any dates. All these freaking whatever average Joes are like too good to respond to my very funny messages.
Not a chance. Not a chance they were funny messages. Let's start there.
Not a chance in hell, Brett. Zero. You've already made up your mind. Absolutely.
What? What?
You know that anger you get when you deal with like a person that's just completely stupid. What's wrong with your brain? Like why do you not see what you are? Like, and I get there with women. I truly do.
So so the guys that she sees as beneath her aren't even responding to her stupid fucking messages. She said, "Oh, I'll give these guys a chance." No, they're giving you a chance, bitch. You're a complete train wreck. That's what they don't get. That's what they don't get. And who cares that they're maybe average on the outside? You're hideous on the inside. But they think not being, facially deformed entitles them to the bottom 90% of men. Well, I'm hotter than him. Well, of course she would think so or say so, but she figures I'm hotter than him, so he should definitely want to fuck with me at the drop of a dime. No, he's a better person than you, and you're not a good person at all. How about that? That could be a reason somebody might not want to fuck with you, but you're too shallow and superficial to get it. And that's why you're still single at this advanced age. She might be pushing 40. She's looking like she's pushing 40, still trying to wear belly shirts. It's fucking cringe. Y'all know what I say about belly shirts after 25. And honestly, at 25 is cringe. There shouldn't be any belly shirts after college. That's the max. Let's be clear. Let's be very clear about this as well. This woman's body count is probably at least 50. And that's me being generous. You know what I mean?
Average Joes are like too good to respond to my on dates. Like, dating outside my type. I started with first giving chances to guys who I wasn't physically attracted to. Oh yeah, I'm going on dates. I gotta be hot again. Well, I haven't been on any dates. All these freaking whatever average Joes are like too good to respond to my very funny messages. Very funny. I'm very engaging. And they're not even cute. I feel like I'm doing them all a favor. This is charity work. I feel like this should be a tax write-off. I figured.
Okay, they're not cute. Okay, let's just say she's right and they're not cute, as if cuteness makes a 50-year relationship work. I feel like I'm doing charity work. Okay, were you doing charity work when you were 19? No, you didn't have to do charity work. Oh my goodness. They only do charity work when their value is in a fucking dumpster. But she's acting like she's doing them a favor. No, you're trying to do yourself a favor. Inherently, women know that even the nice average guys are better humans than them. You know what I mean? Like, even if they're not cute or tall or whatever, women inherently know that they're better humans that can bring a lot of value to their lives, even though they're not cute or whatever. They know that. She knows she's not doing charitable work. Deep down inside, she know they would be doing her the favor by legitimizing her bullshit life. It just sounds cute on the internet when you're trying to still project this high value that is clearly not there. But okay, but actually, maybe she is being open because if people aren't even accepting what you're giving for free, what does that make you? That makes you lower value. That makes you lower value than them. So if the ugly guys are rejecting you, what does that make you? Less than the ugly guys. Maybe you shouldn't put everything on the internet. This is pathetic.
You're a fucking loser. You're literally a fucking loser.
Cute. I feel like I'm doing them all a favor. This is charity work. I feel like this should be a tax write-off. I figured my taste has led me.
Okay, think about it like this. What up, Lauren? Imagine if one of those guys would have responded to her messages and whatever. They got, in a relationship and eventually got married and had kids. This is what she really thinks about the guy she hit up. So, like, can you imagine that? Like, can you imagine if you were the guy who hit her up? Like, let's say you just didn't see the message and you hit her up, after this point, and found this video, like, oh damn, that's what you really think about me, fucking bitch. Never mind.
And they're not even cute. I feel like I'm doing them all a favor. This is charity work. I feel like this should be a tax write-off. I figured my taste has led me.
You're joking. Like, she's average. Like, you know, she's not fat or anything. She's fit. She's not overly attractive. She's all right. She's the average Jane with a bit of makeup on.
Actually think she's unattractive. I would give her a 3. Like, I don't know, but you know, white women in America just think they're hot because they're not fat and their face isn't actually deformed. That's the standard in America. If she's white, skinny, got long hair, oh, I'm a baddie. That's the lie we let these mid to ugly bitches believe. I actually think she's ugly. I'm not trying to be mean, but I mean, she's talking like this. She's begging for me to just give the brutal honesty. I actually think she's very unattractive. And I'm not just saying that to be a dick or because she got a shitty personality.
She gave him a chance, boys. She's doing him a favor.
Astray so far, so why not toss some wild cards into the mix? And listen, I know plenty of women who swear they don't date for looks. Never met a man who claims this, by the way, but that's a discussion for another day. And you know what? Kudos to those women, I guess. Maybe they're better women than me. But what I ultimately learned from this experiment is that, frankly, the ugly ones will break your heart just as quickly as the hot ones will. This guy I was seeing broke up with.
Let's be very clear. We already broke this down. We already broke this down numerous times. When women say, well, I tried the ugly guy and he cheated too. So if I'm going to get cheated on or played, I might as well get cheated on and played by a hot guy. Be very clear. A woman's, metric is completely different. A ugly guy to her is a 7 or 8 because she's used to getting pounded out by 9s or 10s. So they feel like they're slumming it if they get with a 7.5. That's ugly to her, a 7.5. So let's be very clear about that. Y'all want me to stay on 2 hours? I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal via Cash App, PayPal, or Streamlabs, or a $25 goal if we're including super chats and super stickers. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream. Let's see. I'm kind of hungry. Play this for a couple of minutes while I go get something to eat, and then I'll be right back.
And I wouldn't want my woman to be nervous to talk to me about anything.
Understood. Are you nervous?
I smoked a little weed, but.
Oh, okay, all right.
I don't smoke. So
okay.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I think she did that too quick.
Wow.
Because I don't mind smoke. I used to smoke.
Wow.
I just stopped smoking.
Now and then re-clarifying, like after people pop their balloons.
Let's move forward because they got a little unchemistry. It's a weird thing. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
I'm Bree. I'm 38, and honestly, I broke my heart because you have a face tattoo.
Show that to the camera. Show that camera. I mean, at least it's a music note.
I understand. I love that, and I'm all for free expression. I'm all for people expressing who they are through art, and I even saw the country right here, which to me, I'm a country girl.
Wow.
All day I'm country, baby. Country girl in the city. But for me, that's just, it's one of my non-negotiables.
Hard to face that.
Yeah.
Even if I do cover it up with makeup.
Yeah.
Even though I can't get it removed.
I don't know. Are you hat fishing me? Can I see you without the hat?
I'm a bald-headed dude.
Okay, and that's fine with me.
Yeah.
That's fine with me. I love a nice chocolate bald-headed man. But
let me over here now.
Did you? So if you would be willing to get your tattoos lasered or removed for the queen?
No, I do it for me.
Oh, okay.
I
would you do it for you?
Yeah. I'll do it for me.
Would you want to
Oh.
have a question?
Can I ask you why you got it?
Well, I make music, and I've had it since I was 20 something. You know, yeah, I just got it because I love music. And to be honest with you, you know, most guys, they get the tattoo teardrops and all of that on their face, and I'm not with all of that. But I got it right here because, like, when I make music, I just kill it. You know what I'm saying? Like, every song that I get on,
Just makes you want to cry.
I just do it. It'll make you want to cry because you know, I just do it. So that's the reason why I got it right there.
And I do commend that, but
still,
I'm okay.
That's very understandable.
But I respect you. I appreciate. Where in the country are you from?
From North Carolina.
Okay, come on and raise up. Take your shirt off. Around your head.
So he is someone that's your type?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Is she's someone that's your type?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's go down to this lovely lady that broke her heart. Name, age, and why you broke it.
My name's Helen. I'm 30. Oh, we got to cheat to camera.
You're good. You're okay.
Okay. And why you broke my heart? I just like to smoke weed. Like, it's not really that heartbreaking. It's just I would be smoking weed.
Okay.
And I would want to smoke weed with people in my life.
So if you were just lighting it up and he just sat there, but he was okay with it, that wouldn't work for you?
I mean, that's like to each their own, but like if I'm like chilling, then I'd feel like a little uncomfortable because then I'd be like really high and like wanting to do like beauty things, and you'd just be like, this stoned woman, like what is she doing?
You want to pass the doobie on the left-hand side.
Exactly.
Musical youth. Okay.
It's a bonding experience.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
You could be.
Okay.
It just really like depends. I have to get to know people.
Right.
Is she someone that's your type aesthetically? Okay. Well, we got a great lineup
like
of
the
lovely
tattoo.
ladies. Oh yeah, that R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Okay. Are you going to Aretha Franklin or no? Are you too young for that?
Oh, of course. Everybody knows that song.
Okay, you'd be surprised. Mainly with snow bunnies, but okay, we're in good shape. All right, now we did get another broken heart right here from a lovely lady. You have one remaining though, but let's go name, age, and why you broke.
Hey, my name is Pepper, 38, and the cannabis thing as well. It's kind of like my lifestyle, everything I do, it's my business. And I totally agree with Helen too. Like, I would like to be smoking with my partner and using it during sexual activities or just be hiking and all that kind of stuff. So it is a big part of my life.
Even got the earrings. Did we get them earring? Get that earring. Show that to the camera. Show it more. Move that hair. Yeah, there you go. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's real. Oh my gosh.
So
We're gonna light it up in here, not the studio. Could he have been your type though?
yeah, the business owner is very attractive to me. Yeah, and again, I'm all about getting to know somebody a little bit more. So yeah, you could definitely be my type.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yes, could be.
Okay.
Could be. I like the fact that she owns a business and things like that.
You got one heart remaining. We're not going to rush anything, but you know we love when real one connections can be established. Tell me this: your name, your age. Why are you still holding on to your heart?
Hi, my name is Nadia. I'm 42. My English is not well.
You're doing better than I can speak the language of your native tongues.
I'm from Russia. I like live here because life here is better.
Shout out America. Okay.
I love people. I do smooth skins for people. I do waxing, hair removal. And I make people happy.
Yes. So why are you still holding on to your heart for this guy? Do you like what you see?
Yes, I like he have business. Me too, businesswoman.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do you have a question for him? A question so you can get to know him a little more? If not, I can do my job. You want me to ask some questions?
You singer.
Use the mic.
I've been doing it for probably about 15, 20 years. You know, as long as I keep getting paid from it, I'm gonna do it. You know.
You have a question for her?
You say you're from Russia.
Yes.
Do raisins belong in potato salad?
Мне нужно это. Чик.
She says yes. Huh. Do you understand the question?
Not 100%.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I won't specify. It's more of a real white American thing. That's somewhat. Anyway, why'd you break your heart? Why'd you pop the balloon?
For show.
Is he? Are you attracted to him? Do you like him? You said yeah, but is there something about him you don't like?
No, I like all people.
Okay. All right. Is she someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. Tell me why.
It would be difficult. It would be difficult for the language
converse. Okay.
To converse
Okay.
because if we're out somewhere and something's flying at her head and I say duck and she looks at me like, and it hits her in the back of the head, it's my fault.
Okay.
We need to be able to communicate.
Okay.
And,
We might get some Russian black kings for you though, because you still are a snow bunny. So a real Russian snow, but yeah, it gets snowy up there.
And the fact that she likes everybody. I want my woman to like me.
You. Okay.
You know, I don't want my
Okay.
woman to like everybody.
Understood. All right. Well, let's scale the horizon, my brother. We did get a lot of broken hearts, all of them. But ladies, can we still clap it up for this king? He came out to the Snow Bunny edition. We appreciate him so much. I'm going to take that mic, kind sir, and you can head out the way you came. We appreciate you so much for coming out. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Well, if that is the case, let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our next real one with my next black king. Come on in for his queen. Hello there, kind sir.
How you doing, good brother?
How you doing? Good to see you.
Nice
Welcome
to
to
be
a
here.
real
Nice to
one.
be here.
Would you share with these queens your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Sergio. I'm 41. I work in property management, also a private chef.
Oh, and this man, cook.
I throw down. I throw
Brother can
down.
cook. Okay, okay. Share with us this. What makes you a real one?
My upbringing. My mom and my dad, like, they just raised a real one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're just compassionate. I got a big heart. I'm understanding. I love people. I'm super kind. I'm real.
That's beautiful. What are you looking for in a real one?
I'm looking for someone that has some of those same qualities in terms of being real, real with me. Communication is huge. I'm always one that's willing to take accountability for myself. So if I'm ever wrong, I'm going to say it. I'm going to own it. And I want my woman to be the same way.
Very good. Okay. In relationships, there are heartbreakers. Hasn't happened to you. Deal breakers, red flags. What are things you wouldn't tolerate in a relationship?
Oh, combativeness. Like I'm a kind person. Like I said, I don't want to say I'm soft, but like I understand that soft side because I was raised by my mother. I have 5 younger sisters. And like that part to me, it means a lot. Like I don't want to combat. I want to talk and let's figure it out. Anything with the real person or the right person, you can figure it out.
Okay.
Through talking. So.
Yes, communication is key. What do you like to do for fun?
Traveling. I just got back from Dominican Republic. I actually leave to Jamaica tonight.
Hey, one of y'all
So
might
I'm
go
all
with
over.
him.
I'm adventurous. Skydiving, zip lining, jet skis, ATVs. Obviously, me and being in the kitchen, that's fun for me. But yeah, I'm super adventurous.
You're a white man in a black man's body.
Somebody just said that to me yesterday. It's so funny you said that.
I'm kidding. We do adventurous
so
things. All right. Very good. You don't have any broken hearts, which is a beautiful sign. So we're going to get to know you a little more. We're going to ask some of these essential questions that make the show the best. Have you ever been married?
Never been married.
Okay. Tell us why.
What? Tears?
Okay, it's okay.
And so you've been a homosexual all your life, you said earlier, right?
I guess. Maybe they're better women than me. But what I ultimately learned from this experiment is that, frankly, the ugly ones will break your heart just as quickly as the hot ones will. This guy I was seeing broke up with me, so I feel pretty bad. Feeling pretty bad about myself. So, as my sister poetically put it, if both have the same capacity to ruin your life, you might as well pick one you actually...
Is there any question here that a lot of these women have full-blown narcissism and main character syndrome? Sharing all this information. Once
Bingo.
again, you'd hate to be the guy who's snapped this up by seeing how much of a dumpster fire the woman you decided to marry's life was. And I know she's gonna articulate it in a way where the guy, it was a really romantic story and he's the one for her and he's her person and all that. But she's already told on herself already in the first few minutes.
mean, yeah, imagine the guy who wipes this up, and you go back and watch all these videos and be like, "Wow, she's a real like train wreck." Like, let's just continue.
Enjoy looking at. And that was the end of that. Phase 2. So next I thought maybe my type has nothing to do with looks. Maybe my real type is men who need me. And more importantly, men who made me feel needed. I thought back on my long history of codependence. As a middle child and de facto mediator in a large family, I found a sense of identity in being the helper, being the facilitator. That's how I felt useful as a kid. It's how I felt lovable. It's how I felt worthwhile at all. Then, as an adult, I noticed that I gravitated towards men who needed me to fix something for them, to help them get sober, to motivate them, or to be their therapist. And I steered clear of men that didn't have a clear problem or a deep set.
Are you fucking serious, ho? Like, look, like his.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I've slept with over 200 men.
200 men?
Once again, virtue signaling, or let me, how do I virtue signaling her dysfunction. That's what that is. Oh, I mess with toxic guys because I just wanted to fix people because I'm so loving and nurturing and childhood trauma, yada, yada, yada. No, you're attracted to men with dark triad traits. Bad boys get your pussy wet. That's the simple way to put it. Stop trying to use therapy words to make you not seem as bad. How old is this woman? Do you see under the neck? Like, I'm not roasting, but like from this angle, she has to be in her 40s. Hold on. Somebody type 911 in the chat. You know what? I don't like that. Let's do 907. Somebody type 907 in the chat. Somebody type 907. Carolyn Winkler. Carolyn Winkler. Jesus Christ. No offense to my Christians. I gotta say that anytime I accidentally say Jesus Christ. I had some people read me the riot act because I said Jesus Christ. All right. What is her name? Carolyn Winkler. Oh, she popped up instantly. I mean, I guess she do got damn near millions of followers. I don't know how long ago that video was, but oh, she got 100,000 more. Is she even with this dude anymore? Oh, yoga thirst traps. Oh gosh, I redesigned this bachelor pad. Well, she's still with him. But imagine your wife doing yoga thirst traps on YouTube.
Welcome to the second episode of the Design, Diagnosis, Decorating series. I just moved into
Bear with me.
stay on track, all in one little convenient.
Imagine 351,000 people being able to see your woman in this pose. This is sad, yo. So fucking sad. Let's get back to the video.
That's just my perspective.
Worthwhile at all. Then, as an adult, I noticed that I gravitated towards men who needed me to fix something for them, to help them get sober, to motivate them, or to be their therapist. And I steered clear of men that didn't have a clear problem or a deep
All those kind of guys have one thing in common there. They have something sexy about them. They don't have their life together from their perspective, and these women want to take on a project. They can't be fixed because they don't want to be.
sadness that I could try to fix. Because if they were happy, then what would they ever want with me? This pattern was largely subconscious.
They can't be fixed because they don't want to be.
Sadness that I could try to fix. Because if they were happy, then what would they ever want with me? This pattern was largely subconscious for many years of my adulthood, but once I named it, I thought, okay, then I'm gonna start choosing the very type of men who scare me the most, men who already have the life they want, men who don't need me. And so began my phase of choosing men who seemed like they had it all going for them, career.
If he has it all going for him, why would he want, a dumpster fire bitch like yourself, who've been ran through the ringer since she was 14? How many men, lesser men than him, have blown loads on your face and sent you to the therapy office? Why would a man who has it all and accomplished this and accomplished that want you? A very, very low value woman. All these women want men to take a horrible deal because they just feel like they deserve, the best of the best, even though they're the worst of the worst.
Type of men who scare me the most, men who already have the life they want, men who don't need me. And so began my phase of choosing men who seemed like they had it all going for them. Career, looks, friends, no obvious problem to be fixed. Men who were thriving because their lives were seemingly full and brimming. And they were busy too, really busy.
Well, that sounds pretty healthy to me. Pretty healthy to me. Good on you, darling.
Always felt like I was just a few steps away from finally securing their attention, with their approval dangled just barely in front of me, like the ever-receding end of the rainbow. But if I worked just a little bit harder, made myself just a little sexier, just a little cooler, surely I could finally reach it.
Think about how stupid this whole paper animation is. This is a 34-year-old woman doing this. This isn't a 6-year-old. It's a grown-ass woman. And let's go back to this. As usual, another thirst trap. Where's the thirst trap?
Because their lives were seemingly full and brimming. And they were busy, too. Really busy.
Well, that sounds pretty healthy to me. Pretty healthy to me. Good on you, darling.
Always felt like I was just a few steps away from
Another thirst trap. She's not at the pool or anything. I mean, maybe there's a beach down there, but look, the context is just crazy. She set up a camera to thirst trap and show her body off. Imagine making this your wife. Just imagine. Diabolical work, man. Really just diabolical work. Oh, gosh. Oh, shout out to Dragonfly. He donated $20. We just need $5 more to, well, actually, no, we're on 2 hours because I said 15 for Cash App, PayPal, or Streamlabs. So we're on 2 hours thanks to Dragonfly. He just donated $20 via Cash App. Feel free to follow in his footsteps, even though we met goal. Everybody shout out Dragonfly.
That's a hard nigga.
It's the happiest day of my life, is what I'm saying.
Hit it. I can't lose.
Finally securing their attention, with their approval dangled just barely in front of me, like the ever-receding end of the rainbow. But if I worked just a little bit harder, made myself just a little sexier, just a little cooler, surely I could finally reach it. So I ran, and I ran, and I never found where the rainbow touched the earth. At one point,
How do you lack so much self-awareness that you don't see how stupid all of this is?
reach it. So I ran, and I ran, and I never found where the rainbow touched the earth. At one point, he told me, he was like, yeah, I kind of have this thing where sometimes I'm really, really into people, and then once they meet me there, I back away. And I was like, oh, I mean, thank you for telling me that you're undateable. That's pretty bad. And that's when I realized I maybe hadn't gotten as far from my type as I thought. These men. When I realized
he's dead behind those eyes. Look at those crazy looking, soulless eyes. And don't get me started on the tattoos on the hand and finger.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
This woman, look, this woman has multiple mental illnesses. I don't need to see her record. I just know. I just know. Anytime their eyes are that wide, just slide. Damn. All this is chronicled for the world to see forever. Just never mind. Let's just continue.
I maybe hadn't gotten as far from my type as I thought. These men didn't.
Look how much women turn themselves inside out over dating when they say, oh, they're happily single and all this sort of stuff. Look how strategic they are about it. They blog it. They journal it. Men for the most part don't do this. It's a very strange thing. I find it very strange to sit there and, you know, have a vlog literally saying that you've broken up with someone and crying and all this sort of stuff. So I don't know this person at all. Never going to meet her at all. But I know all about her dating history, traumas, everything, and I find that very strange.
Didn't need me to help them get sober or improve their careers or be their therapist, but they needed me to boost their ego, to make them feel like big, strong men, to make them feel like they were on top of their game and could keep their options open.
Dog's cold.
And finally,
shivering.
I was tired of it. These dudes be being so weird up in here. They be being so super weird. And I love a freak. You know, I'm open to weird. I love a freak, but they're not the freak flavor I'm looking for. So weird tastes. I don't think I'm gonna keep dating. So I stopped dating. I took a break and tried to return to myself. I'm still gonna go out and do stuff. Like, it's a beautiful evening. I'm gonna fucking have a great time. I spent time enjoying.
She found herself, guys, the self-dating and all that sort of stuff. Because you hear a lot of women talking about this sort of thing, and I don't know her, so I'm not saying anything about her or whatever. It's like she got it all on video. I don't need to say anything. They get to the point where they burn out on guys. They get all disappointed. They go through the mill, burning out the receptors in their brain and giving themselves away to a lot of men to the point where they then need to have like a literal detox from it. Generally, you detox from something you've had too much of that's bad for you, which is this. So they go and detox, start dating themselves, marry themselves or whatever.
My friends, my family, working out, doing the things that brought me joy and made me feel worthwhile. I made YouTube videos. I hope one day that I have the romance with a partner that I have with YouTube. It feels like the place where I make sense for the first time. That's like the feeling that I think about, like I want to find in a romantic partner one day. Like a romantic partner who makes me make sense. I made myself laugh. I bought myself this sweatshirt because I thought it was a funny sweatshirt, debating wearing it on future dates. I went to therapy. I held space. I journaled. April 16th, 2023. I don't know why, but patience just seems like the name of
This is fucking sad. Now you're reposting your journal. Here's what women think. If I journal and jog, go to therapy, there's not enough journaling, jogging, and therapy to undo what this woman is at this point. It's a lost cause, in my humble opinion.
I held space. I journaled. April 16th, 2023. I don't know why, but patience just seems like the name of the game these days.
I find this very strange. You're opening up your diary and showing your journals to the internet. Either it's highly manufactured, or to me, I find it completely strange. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this normal behavior? Would you guys do this?
I keep maybe wistfully having this feeling that something's around the corner. Of course, I'd like it to be someone, but
Your life is like a literal episode or a series, a season of Sex in the City.
it may not. But it's true that something's around tomorrow's corner. The unknown and aliveness of life. And the very next date I went on
She
was
manifested
with
him.
you. You. I found you online. You were polite, inquisitive, thoughtful.
God. He's probably a really nice guy too. She's gonna fucking destroy him. Jesus Christ.
No. I'm an alpha.
Beta!
No, because I tell you why.
Beta! It's a sign of being a beta male. I didn't know that.
Beta!
What, beta?
I looked at him like he was stupid.
Oh boy. He's probably a total gentleman, real class act. And women probably don't like him. I mean, here's the thing. The only guy who would sign up for this woman is a man with little to no options. So he got to just take what he can get. You know what I mean? Oh man, this is sad.
Online. You were polite, inquisitive, thoughtful.
Oh, we can all see what this is, right? I'm not going to say anything, but picks the guy who she would not have looked at all. Maybe a year earlier, 2 years earlier. The average Joe who she's doing a favor.
We talked about how I'm haunted by orbs, etc. For our first date, you took me to a tiki bar, one of your favorites, and the date was good. Just had a first date with Justin.
So she's journaling and... So hang on. hang on. So she has all these guys, different dates in here, and she's talking about them. Look at them as you list them up. You got Terrence, Terry, Justin. Would you not feel ripped off?
I mean, yeah, how many guys did she date while she was dating him? See, that's another thing. These women aren't, celibate. While she was dating this nice guy, she was fucking other guys too, or at least one other guy, the guy that hit it right. Can you imagine I can't imagine looking at all this as the guy that eventually took this bitch on. How she went on 7 dates the same week she went on their first date. I mean, I to an extent that's part of dating, but once you see it in context with the other 16 minutes and 14 seconds of this video, it got to be heartbreaking. It got to be heartbreaking.
Dates in here, and she's talking about them. Look at them as you list them up. You got Terrence, Terry, Justin. Would you not feel ripped off? Would you not feel ripped off if you're Justin? And I understand that women date and they're trying to find Mr. Perfect. How many dudes are going there? How many dudes are going there?
Well, yeah, look. I wouldn't be surprised, especially these days. I wouldn't be surprised if her body count isn't somewhere between 50 and 100, and I'm not over exaggerating. Some people don't even understand the extent to these women. Some people don't understand to what extent these chicks be hoeing around and how easy it is for a woman to get 50 bodies from 14 to 34. That's easy work. That's easy work. Even if they're just fucking one guy a weekend. Just one guy a weekend. That's what, 54 weeks in a year. So just in a year. That's 54 in a year. And she's been at it for 20 years. So let's just be conservative. Let's just be conservative for a second here, folks. Let's just say she only fucked 5 guys every year. She went out every weekend and, there was only 5 lucky guys every year. Over 20 years, that's 100 guys. James is a legendary MDC participant. He used to donate $25 damn near every stream, damn near. Wait, Lauren, you don't know James? Has James been gone that long? What was it? James Pope. He would always donate $25, like almost every episode. Not every episode, but a lot. He would donate the 25. Yeah, James the mod. Yeah, James. That James.
Feel ripped off? Would you not feel ripped off if you're Justin? And I understand that women date and they're trying to find Mr. Perfect. How many dudes are going there? How many dudes are going there? Let's have a record, an archive. I'm not saying that men doing it is any better, but we're not fucking taking videos of it and categorizing the data and sharing it to the world.
I mean, think about it. Even if we do 4 a year, so that's just one guy every season. So just 4 guys in a year over 20 years, that's still 80 guys. That's still 80 guys. But let's just say we're being super conservative. Let's just say even if it was one guy a year, that's still 20 guys. There's no pair bonding ability after 20 guys. I'm fucking sorry. I mean, I don't think we can explain who James was other than a legendary rare breed who would always donate $25. That's pretty much, I mean, cool guy, liked him, miss him. But I don't know how to explain it other than that. James Pope was his name. Is his name.
I'm not saying that men doing it is any better, but we're not fucking taking videos of it and categorizing the data and sharing it to the world. You must be pretty progressive, old Justin. I can tell you that.
Justin. He seemed almost a little proper. Maybe just a little proper. Like I didn't want to curse in front of him. He was really taking an interest, asking like a lot of questions, which basically has never happened with any guy I've gotten a date with. He had really kind of reflective, insightful things to say. Yeah, I basically wanted to smile a lot. You were confident, considerate, hyper intelligent, and beautiful. My God, you were beautiful. I mean, I was like very attracted to him. He was very cute. I found him to be very cute and adorable. He was in very good shape. He was in very shape. He was like busting out of that shirt.
Hey.
Fucking busting out. Yeah, he was in very good shape. I wanted to fucking jump him.
That's a good sign. So she said she wanted to jump his bones. So at least she's attracted to him. But he's still the nice guy that she would have never dated, in her prime. See, because women dismiss even top tier dudes when they're in their prime. They think they will have a never ending train of top tier guys. So if he tied his shoes wrong, I don't give a fuck if he was a top 5%er. If he tied his shoes wrong, it was on to the next. But let's go back. Let's go back.
You were confident, considerate, hyper intelligent, and beautiful. My God, you were beautiful.
He's a handsome dude. I mean, no homo, but let me know what y'all think. Handsome guy. Looks like he works out. I mean, it seems like he could do a lot better, but he's genuinely a nice guy. And nice guys are repulsive to women. See, there's a misconception that, how can I put it? It's not that some of the nice guys that get rejected by women are all ugly and short. Some of these nice guys actually do have fit bodies, actually are handsome, actually are tall. It's the niceness that repulses women. Niceness is a flaw when trying to pull bitches. I mean, it could be a strength in other areas of life, but when it comes to pulling women, being a nice person, being a good human, it's not going to gain you points with a woman. So you got to almost offset being a nice person with having a nice body, being really handsome, being tall, like other shit. Which is why she picked him. They still feel like they deserve nice guy Chad. See, even when women quote unquote settle, they still want to top, 5 to 10%er. This is what she thinks she settled for. Just think about that. A tall, handsome, fit white dude is what she thinks she settled for. Think about how crazy that is, considering what she is and who she is. Like, here's the thing. Here's one thing. I already said it. I'll say it again. Here's one thing I know for sure. He didn't have better options on his line. Because if a man had better options on his line, he would have picked better. But this is the reality of having a date as a man over 30. Trying to date in your age range. Or I don't know if he was trying to date in his age range. He was trying to date whatever would take him. But yeah, dating after 30 is rough, period, for men or women. Because you're left with the train wrecks, basically, at that point. Because you're left with the train wrecks, basically, at that point. The nice guys who never pulled bitches or the train wreck women.
You were confident, considerate, hyper intelligent, and beautiful. My God, you were beautiful. I mean, I was like very attracted to him. He was very cute. I found him to be very cute and adorable. He was in very good shape. He was in very shape. He was like busting out of that shirt.
Hey.
Fucking busting out. Yeah, he was in very good shape. I wanted to fucking jump him. Huh, wow, that's up.
All right, let's move. Let's move to the next section.
I was blown away by the amount of effort you put in. From planning elaborate dates, gifts, surprises, flowers for no reason. Now, to be clear, these are just superficial gestures.
Imagine doing this for a woman. Like, we already know what's up with this chick. Can you imagine doing this for this type of woman? Or just, I'm not going to say any woman, but bruh, you building shit for her. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm not like, I don't know. So yeah. So yeah, just think about this. She basically put out a video emasculating this man, explaining how she settled for him. And breaking down step by step how she's a ran through damaged hoe and he's simping out for her. This is a humiliation ritual, but they always punish the good guy who actually take them in. Actually, they always punish the guy that stays with them, period. Because women just degrade over time and most of them are gonna grow to be miserable bitches. So whatever guy stays with them is gonna get punished one way or another, most of the time. 9 times out of 10. The guys who stay get punished the worst by women.
And I'd learned long ago that romantic gestures alone do not equal commitment. Actually, in my experience, romantic gestures usually just mean a guy wants something from me. So what did you want? I actually Googled, how do you know if you're being love bombed? I actually Googled that.
And this is the thanks he gets for being a genuine good person to the bitch. She's questioning it. Is he love bombing me? Because you have to get punished for everything wrong all the other guys did who treated her like shit. That's your consolation prize or whatever the fuck you call it. That's your prize for being a good woman to a bad man. Oh, I'm sorry. That's your prize for being a good man to a bad woman. Constantly get questioned and accused of doing shit you never did because other men did it to her. Shit like that. So she's trying to sabotage it. She doesn't know how to handle a healthy relationship, so now she's trying to find a way to sabotage it. He's being a good person, and it's repulsing me, so how can I find out a way to spin the narrative like he's being toxic for being a good person to me? This shit is sick.
God, you're sick.
How do you know if you're being love bombed? I actually Googled that. And I asked my therapist, is love bombing when you...
Justin, I'm feeling bad for you, buddy. Therapists. so torn up about dudes and the damage that's been done that you're on the therapist couch talking about it.
Just feel really happy all the time? Well, she debated, that depends. What does he expect from you in return? It was a question I'd asked you myself, so I told her what you had told me. Nothing. It's not tit for tat, you said. It's not like that. These are just the things I like to do for the people I care about. My therapist sighed. I don't think that's love bombing, she lamented. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that might just be regular old love. Nice try.
Good on ya.
Once a woman hits 30, she cannot love you. Okay? And the marriage is not because she loves you. Okay? That marriage is for her to show to other people that she could fix her past, that she messed up. She has just destroyed damaged goods, and there is nothing a man can do. She could do one of two things: one, die alone, or two, she can marry a man and resent him for the rest of her life that she has stuck with him. Those are the only two ways out. $35 and up-year-old women getting into a relationship with that is an imminent loss. You are going to lose every time.
This is rough, man. This is fucking rough. So when they get to this point of settling, you're basically her wallet, you're her bulletproof vest, you're her table builder, you're her emotional support dog. You're essentially just a tool. She doesn't love you. Sex is just obligatory. You know, anything that she's just explicitly doing for you is just because she feel like she kind of has to give you something to keep you around. But it's not because she genuinely loves you. Just know that. I don't think this ends well. I hope it does. For his sake.
But that might just be regular old love. Nice try.
Good on ya. That's good.
You can't make a woman happy. It's impossible. I've never met a happy woman in my life.
But that might just be regular old love. Nice try.
Good on ya. That's good. That's good. You're not chasing Tyrone and whatever Chad stereotypes we talk about. Fantasy, mystery man. This is what can happen, all right? I'm not going to bag the shit out of her the whole movie. This is what happens when you are reasonable with the kind of guys that you want to go out with. Because, as I always say, there are so many dudes.
That's not reasonable. He's a fucking tall, handsome Jack Chad, essentially, but he just nice. He didn't really lower her standards. I mean, he's basically fucking Clark Kent with a heart of gold. Like, she doesn't deserve him. Never mind.
Reasonable with the kind of guys that you want to go out with. Because, as I always say, there are so many dudes out there. So many dudes out there, like a Justin, who don't get a look in at all. And you give them a chance, and look, you're married, and you're happy, and you're making a video about it. Well done. No, I wouldn't want to be Justin, but I'm saying if these women just will be all realistic earlier on, there wouldn't be the point where on a therapist's couch and making videos, Sex in the City season, about their love life. That's like how many additions, how many dates, how many different men come in and out of their lives.
I would love to see a study on this. What percentage of young hot bitches pick the nice guy first. I'm sure there's some. I wish we could find out the percentage. Look, I'm gonna go out on a limb. 70% of young hot bitches are not gonna pick the right guy or a good guy when they're in their prime. Fucking period. Hard, pure, fucking full stop. At least 70% of young hot bitches, they're not gonna pick the good guy when they're in their prime. Because they're not genuinely attracted to. Most women aren't attracted to the good guy, no matter how tall and hot he is and built he is.
How many different men come in and out of their lives. If they were just like this in their 20s, or before they're freaking out about it and getting on the therapist's couch because they're not finding anyone, their life would be much better for it. If they want someone. Not everyone wants someone, but this person did.
I wasn't buying it. And things just got weirder from there. For as long as I live, I will remember the evening when we were sitting on my couch. You asked a hypothetical relationship question. What would you do if XYZ happened in our relationship? And I never know how to answer these kinds of hypotheticals. I'm afraid of saying the wrong thing or of misspeaking and having it held against me forever.
It's fake. It's all fake. She even said, look, when she first started talking about this guy, she said he was so proper. When she first started talking about this guy, she said he was so proper and well-spoken and goody-goody, I didn't feel comfortable cursing around him. So she wasn't being her authentic self. And she can't be her authentic self because he's going to realize how big of a piece of shit she is. And this is why bad girls sabotage. This is one of the reasons why bad girls sabotage the relationships with the good guys. Because she knows she can't ever live up to his level of goodness because that's not who she is. And she just showed another example of it, you know, in the middle of the relationship. He asked me a hypothetical question and I was scared to be myself and be truthful because he would judge me for it and he may hold it against me for the rest of our lives, as he should, because it's probably some horrible bullshit that would get exposed. What up, Chuck? She's tired of putting on this fake nice girl act. This is still the honeymoon phase. At some point when the honeymoon phase wears off, and you know, they say the honeymoon phase, 6 months, 2 years, but the honeymoon phase could last, who knows, 5 years. But at some point, the honeymoon phase is going to wear off and she's going to show her real self and she's going to just completely destroy this man and completely sabotage the relationship. Or he's going to leave. Or he's going to realize how terrible of a person she is and leave. He's walking on eggshells every day. So he doesn't realize how horrible she is. Can you imagine what kind of existence that is? It would get tiring, I would imagine, pretty quick.
Of misspeaking and having it held against me forever. So I began to fumble through my answer, and sensing my panic, you stopped me.
She calls those revelations.
Yep, that's what they do. That's what they do. When they don't know what to say or they're trying to avoid saying what's real, they'll start crying or they'll start a fight or they'll criticize you for even asking a hypothetical question or they'll just look really panicked so you can save them from themselves. Please, I hope he sees the panic on my face so he can just say, forget all of this. And it worked. Because simps don't hold women accountable. Jeez.
So I began to fumble through my answer, and sensing my panic, you stopped me.
She calls those revelations, they're just nice things that people do for each other, but she'd been out with guys who just did not respect her in any way, shape or form and was not having any normal interactions, that these were special things that made her realise this guy was a keeper. Interesting.
Here we go. Yes, I fell in love with your personality, but that's not when I knew you were the one. I knew you were the one when I fell in love with the way you have conflict. Conflict. It will happen. So long as you unite yourself with anyone who isn't you. And conflict is where you see someone's character, their maturity, their ability to think beyond themselves.
So let me do the dumb bitchinese translation. I knew you were the one when I showed you the most demonic side of me, and you still gave me a pass and put up with my shit when I was being completely horrible, inconsiderate. I was just being a complete prick. I was causing problems. I was talking shit. I was stirring up trouble. And when I seen that you would still put up with all of that and not leave, that's how I knew you were the one. And you were the perfect fucking tool for me to use for the rest of my life until I eventually destroy all of it and leave you. That's the dumb bitchinese translation. Like, and you gotta ask yourself, you really gotta ask yourself, is this guy really cool with his whole life getting documented online? I hope this guy's getting something from this. I hope he's getting famous too from this. So when she inevitably leaves him, he can start a successful YouTube career. Y'all disrespecting the like button like a motherfucker. Can y'all please hit the like button? I got 20 people watching, only 11 likes. The more likes we get, the more YouTube will show this to new people. Please hit the like button. Look at his face. Look at his face right now. Does this man look happy? He looks fucking miserable. And he probably doesn't want this to be recorded. Everything doesn't have to get put on the internet. She's using them for content too. Let's not forget that.
I looked at him like he was stupid.
$35 and up year old women getting into a relationship with that is an imminent loss. You are going to lose every time.
Ability to think beyond themselves. When we had conflict, you still treated me with care.
That's unusual, holding hands like that on an aeroplane and then filming it. This is strange stuff. Is this guy being held again?
Yeah. He still treated her with care when she was being completely unreasonable and she was disrespecting him and emasculating him, probably calling him out of his name, all that. And he still treated her with care. She like, oh, I got me one now. That's how I knew you was the one. When I knew I could beat up on you verbally and maybe even physically, and you would still treat me like a perfect little princess.
Against his will? Is he a hostage?
Even in moments of annoyance or disappointment or anger, even in the hard moments, you took the time to hear me, the time to pause, the time to reassure me that even if we disagreed, that this moment wasn't going to be the end of us. You showed me that there was a way to hold conflict in all of its inevitability without fearing whether you'd be there on the other side.
And bro, be wanting her to put that camera away sometime. Even if he is generally okay with them vlogging a little bit, I know a good amount of the times he's like, can we just not record this? Like, please, but he doesn't have any other choice. He doesn't feel like he has any other options. And maybe he doesn't, but honestly, it's better off to just be alone, bro. Like, oh gosh, he's genuinely in love. Like, you could just look at like he genuinely loved this bitch. I'm not mad at him. I get it, man. We human. We want companionship. But she is just, y'all know what she is. I don't even need to say it. Hold on, man. I'm just going. Somebody please type 2259 in the chat. Type 2250. Now that we know what we know, type 2259 in the chat, please. Please. Y'all already know what I'm about to go to. You already know. So now that we know what we know, let's check this out one more time.
I started with first giving chances to guys who I wasn't physically attracted to.
Oh yeah, I'm going on dates. I gotta be hot again. Well, I haven't been on any dates. All these freaking whatever average Joes are like too good to respond to my very funny messages. Very funny. I'm very engaging. And they're not even cute. I feel like I'm doing them all a favor. This is charity work. I feel like this should be a tax write-off.
I figured my taste.
That's how she really feels about him, probably. Can't say for sure. But let's ask ourselves this. He's jacked. He's a little jacked. But look, let's ask ourselves this. She's probably been with the hottest of the hot, right? Hold on. Yeah. Wait, maybe I'm.
Whether you'd be there on the other side.
After being with the hottest of the hot, and he's not a bad looking guy, but like, do you really think she's attracted to this little dad hat and these Harry Potter glasses? I mean, who gives a fuck what this bitch is attracted to? But I'm making a bigger point here. Like, if you showed 20-year-old her this picture, like this is your future husband, she would have cried herself to sleep that night.
In all of its inevitability, without fearing whether you'd be there on the other side. Conflict without abandonment. Difference without condemnation. Effort without scorekeeping.
Good old Justin, just happy to be there. You know, he's been on these dating apps. He's been rejected hundreds of times. Finally got a cheer. He'll just take what he can. And he'll be the best guy ever.
I mean, yeah, that's the situation that a lot of guys are in. They just take what they can take. She got them cooking salads or whatever the hell he in there cooking. He's literally just a tool. She recording this man cooking. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she probably don't even cook. He's just happy to be there. Bro, he would clean. He probably make a good living too, bro. If you just went out the country, bro, you could have cleaned up. You could have fucking cleaned up.
So many Justins out there. She's making out like this guy is a unicorn. Justin's everywhere.
I had long ago accepted that I...
Is this another video of him cooking? Is he about to serve her dinner again? Like, oh my. Never mind. What up, X?
had long ago accepted that I'd always just be the one who cared more, tried harder, fought to make it all work. I thought that's just who I was. I wasn't hoping for this kind of care. I didn't even know it existed.
He just, oh wow. That was a black pill. She just served a black pill. Keep in mind, this is all for the world to see. This video probably gonna get 1 million views. Of her emasculating her husband. Hold on. Let's hear that again. That was a black pill for sure.
A unicorn. Justin's everywhere.
I had long ago accepted that I'd always just be the one who cared more.
You just said it. I long ago accepted that I would always be the one who cared more. She pretty much just admitted he's the one who cares more and she cares less. That's basically what she just admitted.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
That's why a lot of them can't keep a man around. Okay, because once you deal with them outside of fucking, then it's like she figures that, you know, since she's been through a lot and she's a tough, independent woman, that I have standards and my standards are here. If you do not touch these standards, you have no chance with my pussy. And they're just so incredibly difficult to get with. You're like, fuck it, you know, I don't even want to fuck you anymore.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's hear that one more time. This is fucked up, man. Bro deserves better than this.
I had long ago accepted that I'd always just be the one who cared more, tried harder, fought to make it all work. I thought that's
He's the one who care more, fight harder, do whatever it takes to make it all work. Now he's in that position.
just who I was. I wasn't hoping for this kind of care.
That was a black pill. She says, I wasn't hoping for this type of care. She doesn't respect this type of care. She didn't value this type of care. She still doesn't really value this type of care. Women find men who are this sensitive, they find them to be bitches. She fucked on the guys who really had that alpha energy. Fuck her and not call her back. That's what she respected, because that's what she kept chasing for 34 years. She don't respect this sweet, kind, emotionally intelligent man. She don't respect this. She sees it as feminine, like most women do. But she know, look, this is the best thing that's ever going to happen to her, even though she don't really like it. And look, she's done the math. She like, look, I don't got some type of, well, she probably make money. I ain't gonna say she don't make money. She got like 1 million YouTube followers. She getting 351,000 views on a video. She just dropped a video like 4 days ago. It got like 350,000 views. So she probably ain't hurting for money. But she knows this is the best thing she knows this is the best thing that's ever gonna happen to her. And the pros outweigh the cons. I'll just put it like that. That's what's gonna make her try to make it work. I don't have hope that it will, but that's what is keeping her. That's what's keeping her in there for this long. Because let's look at this again. Because she's still showing off this to hundreds of thousands of men. I'm sure this isn't. I mean, I'm sure there's some women in there too, but this is the view she's giving 100,000 strange men online. It's usually not a good sign. And let's keep this in mind. One day she's just gonna get old, and nobody's gonna look at these videos anymore. And nothing he's gonna be able to do is gonna replace the attention of 350,000 people. No, see, that's why a woman being a big influencer, or really just an influencer, period, is a black flag deal breaker. Because nothing any man is going to be able to do is going to be able to replace the attention of 351,000 strangers. 19,000 likes and 1,555 comments. Even if she got with a billionaire, a handsome, tall billionaire that made her come 20 times every time they fucked, it's still not going to equal up to 351K. 19K and 1.5K. She's probably good in bed though. Who knows how much he even get to experience that, but she's probably good in bed. I'm sure he never even got this position she's showing hundreds of thousands of men.
I thought that's just who I was. I wasn't hoping for this kind of care. I didn't even know it existed. So when...
Good old main character syndrome, hey? Let's hear about how he proposes, and then we're going to leave it there, I think.
One afternoon, about a year ago, you informed me that I needed to let you know my ring preferences. It all made sense. So I did. And another year went by, and then you told me to pack for a trip to Montreal. You said you wanted to take me to this magical park where we could skate through a forest. Our third date was on skates. So I had my suspicions. Just in case my suspicions were right, I started trying to take better care of my nails.
So this is 2 years in, bros. This is 2 years in with a train wreck woman. They're not even out of the honeymoon stage yet, and he's about to marry the bitch. And I say bitch with all due respect. Goodness. See, oh, that's her motivation to keep the nice girl act on, because they're not married yet. Oh, I wonder, do she want kids? Please don't have kids, dear Lord. Please don't have kids with her, bro. I hope she reveals herself before they have kids. So they met in March 2023, and he's already about to propose 2 years later. Oh, you got to wait 5 years. I mean, I don't think you should get married, but look, before you ever make any investment into a woman, wait at least 5 years. See what she really is. This is sad.
Suspicions were right. I started trying to take better care of my nails.
Alright, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this footage, but this is so ridiculous and stupid that I'm filming it.
At least you know it's ridiculous and stupid that you're filming it. Does he have one moment with his girlfriend that's not being recorded for the public? Does he even have one moment? I wouldn't be surprised if you don't vlog after sex, like immediately after sex with the cover pulled up over you.
That I'm filming it. So, a couple things are happening. I'm pretty sure that Justin is proposing to me in like 36 hours. Like, I'm pretty sure there's just been enough like clues and the timing, and I'm pretty sure.
They're all onto it. Justin thinks he's suave, mate. These chicks know everything. Let's see how he does it, and then I'm going to recap this, because this video is basically everything I talk about or have talked about other videos that I've made. This whole timeline of events.
And we're going on this trip. And for some reason, to pack for this trip, I got really excited about like getting really good travel size toiletries and like just like perfecting my travel bag. Not because it's a special trip, but because I've never like got my act together. And one of the things I spent like 2 hours researching was like the ideal nail kit, because I pick my nails really bad. It's like a nervous thing, whatever.
Because she comes across a super anxious person, serious attachment issues, lots of trauma, all that sort of stuff, which she's talked about. I think Justin's going to have a pretty bad time down the line. He's going to have a pretty bad time down the line. They've only been going out for less than 2 years and they're married. And this was done 4 months ago, and she said her first date was April 2023 or May 2023. So we're in what? August 2025, 4 months ago. It's 2 years. So between meeting her on a dating app, the first date, and getting engaged, 2 years. Pretty quick. That's the speed run I talk about on dating apps in your 30s.
I don't know. I pick my nails really bad and they're always a mess. So I need to like have proper tools with me so that I don't pick.
Look at those jailhouse tats on her fingers. That's just, oh my gosh.
And they're always a mess.
That's just, this is so bad, man. I wonder what his family thinks about her. The fact that she vlogs everything. But when men are in love, they don't listen to anybody. I get it. This is going to be so fucking bad. When she serves him the final black pill.
Mess. So I need to like have proper tools with me so that I don't pick at them. And it came with this one tool that I guess is for removing cuticles. Oh, there's blood everywhere.
This woman is fucking nuts. This woman is nuts.
I mean, she has been rolled hard and put away wet. Partying really ages white women bad. Oh my goodness. She looks like she's in her 40s, minimal. I mean, I'm not gonna say 50s, but she looked like she's in her 40s and she's 34. All that alcohol staying up to 3 in the morning and Chad's nut has just really aged her horribly.
That I guess is for removing cuticles. There's blood everywhere. It came with this one tool I've never even seen used before, but it's like for removing like excess cuticle. Anyway, I started using it and I'm just bleeding.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Nasty bitch.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
I told you that bitch crazy.
Did you know that 25% of women in the United States are getting treated for a mental illness? That means 75% of them are running around untreated.
Today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school just like their neighbors and come back to a real home. A supervised home, right in the neighborhood, where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.
There's blood. Just like drops of blood all over the house. It's all over the couch. I'm covered in blood.
All right, she's talking shit. So basically, I'm going to recap. Okay, I'm going to recap. That's weird. She's got blood all over her fingers and stuff like that. It's dripping and she's just taping it. All right, it's a this chick's a bit off center, right? Absolute unit. I'm actually going to move off this frame because I don't want to look at that while I'm talking. So I want to talk about this is like fantasy. It's like fantasy land, main character syndrome for women. This whole video just shows you that. I'm not saying it's all women, but it's women who act like this on dating apps, live this lifestyle, and just have a great time doing it. Even though they say they don't and they hate it, they're having fun in this dating misadventures, vlogging it, all this sort of stuff. So what's happened? She's gone out with heaps of different guys. Standard sort of story for the most part. This is your standard Hinge Bumble chicken, 36, 37 years old. She's probably around there somewhere. She went out with a whole bunch of guys. And you know what she's done, though? She's actually...
Yeah. What in the actual fuck, guys? What in the actual fuck? I don't know what I want to do. Oh, matter of fact, let's do this.
Today on Blind Date.
It's
hard to be hot because guys automatically think you're a bitch.
We bring back one of your favorite daters.
Close your eyes.
Okay. But
Well, that was kind of sweet. I mean, she's a crazy bitch, and look, she got a tattoo on her hand. You know what we say about women with tattoos on their hands. But and any woman that would come on the show, like, it's just a no. But at least she gave him some sugar.
she a pleaser or a teaser?
Drum roll, please.
Plus,
So I guess you just don't get laid much then, or what?
this guy won't even hit on himself.
I don't even really. I'm too lazy.
It all begins now on Blind Date.
Hey, great to be with you, everybody. I'm Roger Lodge, and we have a show for you today. Coming up, we're going to send one of your favorite girls of the year out on a second date, and we'll find out if she meets Mr. Right a little bit later on. But first, we'll meet Mandy and Andy. Oh, that's cute. Mandy describes herself as creative and wacky and says she goes for edgy guys. Well, then how about Andy? I mean, come on. The guy's got a mohawk and everything.
So what do we think? Finish this on Rumble or what the fuck? What do you think, guys? Do I feel like doing it? Let's do it. Let's finish this blind date on Rumble. Or maybe I'll just get off. We're about at 2 hours. I'm just gonna get off. Fuck it. All right, y'all. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. And remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play asshole on the internet, and I've never done anything remotely wrong my entire life, ever. Follow me on, well, join the membership. Link in the description if you want exclusive live streams and exclusive episodes every week. It's only $5 now to join the membership. Really helps support the channel. Follow me on Rumble so you can get exclusive like the one I was about to do when I was about to go over Blind Date on Rumble. Follow me on Rumble. Check out merch. Let's check out the merch. Link in the description. Let's check out the merch real quick. Real quick. Let's check out the merch. Fix real alien claims. Find bliss in the abyss, ladies. If you're over 30 and single, just find bliss in the abyss. Can't save them all merch. Noah with the hoes trying to get on the ark. Yeah, and some other shit. Just check out the merch. All right, I'm out, y'all. Hold on, let's check out Rumble. Was anybody watching on Rumble? Only 2 people on Rumble. All right, I'm out.